All right, so 5.1 is translations in the coordinate grid. So for Unit 5, we're talking about transformations. The first one is a translation. So a translation is a transformation that maps all points of a figure the same distance in the same direction. So if I look at these arrows, A, B, and C, right, they're all moving in the same direction, the same amount of distance. So with each of these transformation words, we're going to have a keyword to represent. So translation is also known as a slide. We're taking a shape and we're just sliding it one way or two ways. If you notice, we don't turn it, right? We're not rotating it. We're not flipping it. Nothing is happening except we're just sliding from one point to another. One thing to look at here, if you notice, each of these in the second shape have these tick marks. So the black shape is what we call the pre-image. That's what we start with. And the blue is called the image, which is what we end with. And you notice they have these prime marks. So we have A prime, the little apostrophe, B prime, and C prime. That's how we know it's the image. And then the pre-image would just be ABC without the prime marks. Okay, so the black polygon is going to be the pre-image, right? You see that word here. And the blue polygon is the new figure, which is the image after it has been translated. So first we're going to look at, well, how could we describe this movement? If I'm looking at this arrow here, I'm going to the right and I'm going down, right? Right and down. And I could be specific too if I wanted to. So I could say I'm going right 4, right? And I'm going down 2. Okay, like it says here, notice that the image doesn't change sizes. The figure doesn't change sizes at all. If I look, A is in the top left here, and it's still in the top left here when it's A prime. So the orientation doesn't change at all either. Again, we're just picking up the black image, sliding it 4 to the right and 2 down, so it lands perfectly on that blue image. Okay, so if I were going to write this out, this is what we would say. We say capital T. We have these parentheses that are more like kind of like brackets. The 4 tells us we're going 4 to the right. The -2, the second number, tells us we're going 2 down. And we'll talk about that in a second. And then ABCD is the shape, right? We're translating a square, ABCD. So that's the name of the shape. Okay, so in general, the rule for translations, this is something you should write down, is a capital T. Okay, you have those brackets. The first letter is telling you right or left, right? This first number is telling you right or left. So if it's positive, we're going to the right. If it's negative, we're going down. The second number is telling you up or down. If it's positive, you're going up. If it's negative, you're going down. So that's why in that last one, when we said we were going 4 right and 2 down, right, it was T 4, -2, right? Because that 4 is telling us 4 to the right. That -2 is telling us 2 down, okay? And then this is always the name of the shape. So if it's a triangle, it's going to be 3 letters. If it's a square or some sort of 4-sided figure, it's going to have 4 letters. But we'll practice that some more as we go on. Okay, so you may see something like this where it says explain the translation in words. Okay, so we have, again, our rule. It says capital T, and then the first number in the brackets is -2, the second one is 8. So again, that first number, this number tells us right or left and how many. And so since it's a -2, we're going 2 to the left. The second number tells us up or down and how many. And so since it's a +8, we're going 8 up. So if I was taking this shape, I would translate it 2 units to the left, 8 units up. Okay, you may also see this where you have 2 pictures. Again, it's telling us the blue figure is a translation image of the black figure. We also should see the difference of the letters. We have an A prime and a B prime. So again, we know AB is the image, what we start with, or sorry, pre-image, and A prime, B prime is the image, what we end with. So if I'm going from A to A prime, what do I do? Well, I'm going to move 1 to the right, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 down. So in general, if I'm going to write my rule, I have a capital T, I have a number, and then the shape, right? So 1 to the right, the first number tells us right or left. Since it's right, we're going to put a positive 1. And then 3 down would be a negative 3. And then the shape in this case is just AB. So this would be the rule. When it says write a rule to describe the translation, that's your rule. Okay, last one that we're going to talk about. So it is giving you the translation here, right? So -4, -1, PQR. So that's saying we're going to take P, Q, R and move them. Okay, let's look at this. -4 tells us 4 to the left. -1 tells us 1 down. So the easiest way to do this is I'm just going to take each point and I'm going to count. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 left, 1 down. So this would be R prime. Q, I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 left, 1 down. P, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 down. And if you notice, I put prime marks on each of those because they are my image. Right? So this is my pre-image, this is my image. And so again, all I've done is taken and slid my shape over 4 to the left and 1 down. And then what it might ask you to do too is to give the new coordinates. So P prime would be at -2, 0. Q prime would be at -1, 2. And R prime would be at -5, 2. Okay, so there's your final answer. All right, so that is it for translations. We will look at this with some more examples in class.